Hey everybody, welcome back to the War Room. And today we're going to do an unboxing of Desert Victory I just got from eBay. Desert Victory, Modern Tactical Combat in the Middle East. America Confronts Iraq by Omega Games. I have never seen an Omega Games game, period. I found this on eBay. I was looking through BoardGameGeek.com. It's by Bill Gibbs. So if anybody knows Bill Gibbs, that's who that is. They're out of Tampa, Florida. Tampa Bay, Florida here. So here's what I wanted. I wanted a game that was going to cover the Desert Storm era, okay? Now, there are many games that cover Desert Storm. However, there's a little bit of a little hiccup, okay? Desert Storm started in August of 1990, all right? I was a kid. I remember watching it on TV. It was live coverage and stuff back in the day. A lot of the games that you see on BoardGameGeek.com, if you look at the year that it was created, it's like 1989 and back. So what that tells me is a lot of the designers were doing preemptive what-if scenarios. So not remembering much about the Gulf War and Saddam Hussein's intentions with Kuwait, I'm assuming then that those tensions were there for a long time. So kind of like, the Cold War, they've made plenty of, war games about the Cold War around the same time the Cold War was going on. So I think this was, the other games were adaptations of that war. This happened to come out in 1991. So the war was well going on at the time. So if we open up the cover here, got two dice, white and the black 10-sided die. Okay. We have, it's not a paper map, it is, a square map system, and you have several of them, so different contours, different levels, all right, there's 1, 2, 3, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is not a hex sheet, all right. However, the squares are kind of like they're kind of like an Undaunted Normandy, where they're kind of off-centered. So you can go in a diagonal way. So it's like a makeshift hex. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Looks very much in good condition. It's got that musty smell. Looks like it's been in a basement somewhere. All right, the counters came unpunched. There's about 600 of them. Whoops, well, and they're ready to pop right out too. Okay, very, very simple designs here. Looks like these represent single tanks. And then you got, whole squadrons or battalions of tanks. All right, wow. Stingers. You got Warhogs. Excuse me. Helicopters. Okay, all right. Cool, different. I'm assuming brown is the Iraqi forces. I assume. Okay. I don't see any Scud missiles. At least not yet. What do we got here? Let's see, fired. Defilade, even, breached. All right, a little different, This is a little different paper from the rest. I don't know why that is. Hasty, odd. I don't know what that is. Fire, will fire, game turn. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. Offensive unit planning chart. Okay. Maybe it's something, looks like something you could probably copy. You can, write down stuff. Player aids. U.S. air-to-ground missile suppression tables. Okay. Combat results that your CRT looks like. Okay. Iraqi. Okay, the Iraqi. Interesting. Defensive unit planning. We have the offensive. This is the defensive. Here's the offensive as well. So it looks like the same as what we had there. So I don't know if you could just like do this for like, they did different styles for copying, pasting, whatever. We'll have to figure it out. Terrain effects chart, okay, there you go. Yeah, that map's very plain, doesn't show anything. So I'm glad they have that. Let's see here. Desert Victory. Sequence of play, wow. That is a pretty decent sequence of play. All right. Okay, there's 2 of them. All right. There's 2 of them, so that's 1 for each person. Game turn records. Okay, I hope you guys are seeing all of this okay. So it's hefty. It's got a few things in here. I can probably tell right now it's going to be a medium complexity, regardless of what's said on BoardGameGeek.com. Rules of play. Let's see here. This is about 24 pages of rules of play. Player reference sheet, okay. Okay. This is about 20 pages of references, which I do like references. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Here is a list, if I could get it, because it's old stuck. Carrier War by Omega Games. I've never heard of Omega. Maybe it's I don't know. It's from Florida. Let's see. I've never heard of Carrier War. Main Battle Arena. Ranger. Airland Battle. Eastern Front Solitaire. Wow. I'm going to have to look for these games. It looks like they haven't been in business that long. I don't think so. It looks like a very small group of games here. Maybe I could collect them. And then a registration card, which I'm sure is no longer in use. And there you have it, Desert Victory. If I do get this to the table, I'll probably for sure do some after-action reports because this looks very interesting to me. Like I said, I was trying to round out my Desert Storm collection. I didn't have anything. And like I said, it was just weird that most of the ones that we know about, they're all years before the actual war occurs. So there you go, guys. Have a good night.